Guys, you're about to watch a match highlight between Nigeria and São Tomé and Principe. This is the biggest win for Nigeria Super Eagles in their history. But before we jump into the highlights, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Quickly, let's jump into it. Enjoy the highlights.
Towards the next tournament in the Ivory Coast, just 4 months after. Well, a proud moment for everyone connected with the team today. Comes in the number 8, and also a start for Luis Siliman, the number 15, who is expected to partner the experienced Luis Leilde, and Terem Moffi of the French Ligue 1 club Lorient will partner. So we're underway then here in Agadir as Nigeria touched on towards Moffi. It's nicely done. Victor Osimhen, the offside flag comes up. I tell you what, could be a close one. Victor Osimhen, the Napoli. See how tight a call it was. In support of him, the fullback continues his run and win the break. One back by Lukman. And now the ball through towards Moffi. Alert goalkeeping from Saidou Sanusi. Down the line for Moses Simon. Simon with a terrific ball in, and it's headed into the net. Victor Osimhen opens the scoring. A goal that's been coming practically from kick-off today. And Moses Simon, who set up both goals in Nigeria's opening win against Sierra Leone, once more, he is the man with the assist here today. Jose Pizarro's team with the ideal start. Perfect cross from Moses Simon, and nodded into the net by the Napoli striker Osimhen, a player who you have to say they really missed at the AFCON in Cameroon at the beginning of the year, as he recovered from having served. Moses Simon cleverly lifted forward, looking for Moffi. It might just fall for Lukman. Just a disappointing first touch for Ademola Lukman. The pressure's still on. He will be back into the middle. Osimhen again, maybe, but the offside flag is up. Well, that time he was indeed offside. No question marks on that occasion. Moses Simon sets off on the run. Brilliantly done. Cross in from the left, looking for Osimhen once again. Nations in Cameroon. Iwobi gets it back to Lukman. Ademola Lukman here. Can he get the shot away himself? Blocked bravely by the defender. And Ronaldo Viegas to the rescue for São Tomé and Principe, but the pressure's still on here. Moffi. Osimhen in the middle. Turn behind for another corner. Well, the pressure on the São Tomé and Principe defence is relentless here. Moffi. Osimhen again waits in the middle. Moffi might fancy a shot himself here. Really well struck. And stopped by Anastasio Briganza on that occasion. São Tomé and Principe goalkeeper. One of a number of players in the... From the Moses Simon cross inside the first 10 minutes, and he could be away again. Here Osimhen once more. The offside flag has come up again. Offside call. Terem Moffi and Osimhen, the two players going to in front of the goal line as the corner comes in, and brilliant stop by Anastasio Briganza in the São Tomé and Principe goal. How on earth did he keep that one out? Could so easily have been number 2 for Nigeria and number 2 for Osimhen. From the goalkeeper, just with the foot planted in the ground. Some rather unsavoury incidents in the stadium at the end of the game with fans invading the pitch. Osimhen to make it 2. It'll be turned in surely by Moses Simon. Aussie men returning the favour, and Moses Simon, who's been making the goals so far in this AFCON qualifying campaign, now gets on the score sheet. Now then, chance maybe for the shot from range. Well, it was powerfully struck, but off target. Simon feeds it through to Aussie men again, and once more the assistant referee raises his flag on the far side, coming to the rescue for São Tomé and Príncipe. Aussie men on that occasion again, very tight call, but he was just a fraction ahead of the last pathetic season finale. Moffey giving chase, Moffey round the keeper, and Moffey still into the middle, surely no. Nigeria should have been 3-0 up. Terry Moffey going against them. Terry Moffey round the keeper. Managed to hold off the attempts of Anastasio Bre. Here they come again though. Moffey in this time maybe, well struck, but straight at the goalkeeper who makes the block. Collected by Moses Simon. Nigeria looking for the third before half-time here. Tebo, well struck, blocked. The claim. A surprise result today. It was always going to be a challenge for them. They conceded the early goal, and they have been on the back foot. The Nigerian defence get it away, and picked up now by Victor Osimhen. The Napoli man looking for Terry Moffey in the middle, of fine ball through. Moffey to make it 3! Excellent finish by Terry Moffey, and he gets his goal this time. And the third goal before the interval that Nigeria had been searching for. They are on easy street. At the end of a breakaway, São Tomé and Príncipe were maybe hoping to keep things as tight as possible into the interval, keep it down to 2-0. Just exposed themselves a little bit, and they were caught out at the other end. Aussie men feeding Moffey, and Aussie men following up his opening goal with a couple of assists. First one for Moses Simon, and now one for Terry Moffey of Lorient in the French. And Thibaut inside to Ajayi. It's nicely worked. Ademola Lookman now. Lookman across the face of goal, and an easy finish. Nodded in by Victor Osimhen, his second of the afternoon, and Nigeria's fourth. That goal applauded by the sprinkling of spectators in the stand here in Agadir. Well, Osimhen is having quite an afternoon. Forget about the goal disallowed for offside. He has now scored twice either side of a couple of assists. And all that, of course, off the back of netting what proved to be the crucial goal in their first game against Sierra Leone in Abuja. Playing his trade in Bolivia. The other 4 all play in the domestic league at home, including 3 for Ray Amador. Ademola Lookman. 1-2 with Terry Moffey in the final attempt on goal. Well over. Here's a shot at goal, and it's a brilliant goal too. A fantastic strike to make it 5-0. No chance whatsoever for Anastasio Bragança in goal. And Ogene Karowe Tebo with an absolutely tremendous hit. Well, they enjoyed that down on the Nigerian bench, and they're enjoying their afternoon today just outside the penalty box. And Tebo's effort crashing in off the underside of the bar. Man playing the holding midfield role today and joining in when it comes to putting the ball in the net too. Here's a different challenge, but he's in excellent shape, but his team at the other end being ripped apart time and time again. Osimhen thought he had his hat-trick. The offside flag denies him. Victor Osimhen already had a goal ruled out for offside in the first half. Well, he's a brilliant finisher. He just needs that service. He was ahead. Oh, it's a bit of a short back pass from Calvin Bassey, nearly pounced upon by Luis Leal. Now then, Ahmed Musa, first involvement for him, the substitute with the captain's armband on, lays it back and ball into the near post, tucked into the net by Terry Murphy. And that is 6-0, and a second goal of the afternoon for the Lorient striker. Well, it's like a training exercise, really, this for the Super Eagles. They are cruising this afternoon here in Agadir. Ahmed Musa playing his part, having just come off the bench, and it's Zaidou Sanusi, the number 3, who sets up the goal. And an easy finish from close. Itebo across to Ahmed Musa on the far side. Comes inside Ahmed Musa, unselfishly picks out Murphy. Might just fall for Lookman, it's number 7. And Ademola Lookman joins the party. Oh, they're running riot today. Ahmed Musa had already played a part in the 6th goal, and he played a huge part in making that one. São Tomé and Principe would have come out in the second half hoping to keep the score down as much as possible, but the gulf in class is just too big. Premier League star Lookman pouncing to finish after Murphy had been thwarted by the goalkeeper Anastasio Bragança, who's made a few very important saves today. There's been a couple of disallowed goals too. Well, Nigeria showcasing their attacking strength here. Osimhen is in again. Osimhen for his hat-trick this time, surely. It's 8-0. Well, he's had an outstanding afternoon, Victor Osimhen. He could have had his hat-trick already had he not been denied by the offside flag, and there was never much doubt that he was going to run through and finish that one. The flag staying down on that occasion. He went underneath the goalkeeper this time, and the Napoli man nothing in that, according to the officials. He will beat Itebo. Picked up by Lookman. Lookman getting it back from Abdullahi. Abdullahi for Terry Murphy. And then Murphy picking out a teammate on the edge of the box, and it's drilled towards against Sierra Leone. 4 today. This time, no question of the offside flag coming up. He was just about in line. Great ball through by Ahmed Musa. Perfect first touch, and then he steadied himself before lifting it over the goalkeeper. São Tomé and Principe would have been hoping that Nigeria just... Well, Dennis seemed to go down in instalments, but he was caught there by Jardel Nazaré, the defender. The referee got a very good look at it, and surely it will be Victor Osimhen to step up. No, it's going to be Dennis. The victory today, Emmanuel Dennis tucks home the spot kick right at the end of injury time. They have been utterly rampant, the Super Eagles. Victor Osimhen may have been the star of the show, but all his fellow attackers have joined in.
So guys, you have seen the highlights. Let me know what you think about all the goals that were scored in the game, and also which player or players do you want to see return to the national team, to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now there is a new coach, Eric Sepuisho. He's going to name his squad very soon for the friendly game Nigeria is going to play against Ghana in the Unity Cup on the 28th of May. Which player or players do you want to see from the squad? The highlights you just watched coach back into the squad? Let me know your answers down below in the comment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll bring you more. See you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.